All right, welcome back, watch fans. Amazing episode for you today. We got the Matrix. Agents of the Matrix are attacking the channel. That's right. Agents of the Matrix, including Juan Kino. This is the prince of Bukyakistan. It's unbelievable but true. I mean, this grifter. I mean, he's been ripping off all our content and all the catchphrases. No, but on a serious note, this guy, you're going to see what this guy does. He's basically, look, at the end of the day, this guy's stealing your time. He's stealing your money. Juan Kino, he posts the same videos every day. He's posting the same videos 5-6 times in a row. They're all tomato can content. You know, this guy's got like a broken record. He's been ripping you off, by the way, telling you, oh, the watch market is dead. Watch market is dead. I mean, this guy is a mooch bum, low-life degenerate. Meanwhile, on this channel, we've been telling you about watches that have been increasing in value. So this guy, listen, well-known. He's basically, you know, he got caught. He got caught buying hype watches that dropped in value, and he's bitter. He's like a bitter gay hairdresser. This is what this guy looks like. One of these Beverly Hills homosexual elderly hairdressers. Unbelievable but true. And he's very bitter that his Rolex collection has dropped in value because he's a tomato can. You know, this guy has no taste. Look what he's got there. He's got some cheap, nasty posters in vinyl frames. He's got that poster he stole from an old lady in Boca Raton. But wait, it gets better. It gets better. Let's see what he's got to say.
My name is Dylan Shaw. I came to Upwork with a very specific AI specialization need.
Sinus waxing, you know, sinus.
Look at this Bukyak. He's got a video of himself in the background. I mean, this is serious narcissism. I mean, you know, the guy's a bit of a narcissist, like a lot of these grifters on YouTube. But this guy takes it to the next level. Not only you got to look at this guy's face here, he's got a video of himself in the background. Now, what is that all about? I don't know. He's got these posters hanging like with a TV. It's all like a hot mess. He stole some furniture. Again, this guy drives around job sites stealing coral stone tiles all over South Florida, and then he buys shitter watches. And he's been telling you that the watch market is dead. Meanwhile, on our channel, we've already given you guys how many watches that have increased massively in value. Many. It's unbelievable but true. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what Juan Kino have to say. He's basically making up lies about this wonderful and great channel here.
Waxing. He talks about the whole day about grooming.
Okay, so what he's doing again? He's gaslighting and deflecting. Grooming man, grooming young man. He talks about men that take other men to do manicures in there. Now hold on a second. Now, of course, everybody knows that on our channel we've done some investigative journalism exposés of the grifters and groomers in the watch community. That's right. We're talking about certain channels. Everybody knows what we're talking about. We're talking about outisde and his groomer, the guy that took him to get the clothes shopping, manicure, anal waxing, all that. And of course, this guy gaslights and makes it seem like this is what this channel what this channel is all about. Of course, look, this guy's a low-life scumbag, and he's basically ripping people off with his Facebook group where he's he's trying to rob people of watches by telling them, oh, they're worthless. And then he basically, he's looking for desperados. He's looking for dumb suckers and desperados. He ripped off this young kid a couple of years ago. He was bragging, one of his first videos, he was bragging about how he found this desperate kid who bought a Rolex, what is it? What's the Submariner, the white, gold, blue doll, whatever they call it, Cookie Monster, whatever it is, a Smurf. And this kid bought the watch on his parents' credit cards, and he couldn't sell the watch. And Juan was basically making him lowball offers until this kid had to sell the watch. And of course, what happens? I think this Bukiak paid 50 grand for the watch, or 45 grand for the watch. And you know what that watch is worth today? That garbage that he bought, it's worth about 30 grand. So he's basically down, I don't know, what is that, 30% more? Can you imagine buying a watch for 45 grand and losing 15 grand? I mean, we're talking about a Rolex now, right? Now, look, on our channel, every watch we've given you has increased in value. And he doesn't want you to know that. He doesn't want you to know the Matrix does not want you to know the truth. That's right. The Matrix does not want you to know the truth. So this Bukiak is grifting, gaslighting, because he thinks you guys are a bunch of tomato cans.
The nails, you know, we're talking about Eugene, the Chia Pet, Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant, Buffalo Park Ranger. If you want that kind of content, he talks the whole day about males, you know, male, whole day. I mean, I don't know, you know, I mean, to each his own, you know, with the preference. You know,
now listen, hold on. Now this guy, this Bukiak, you know, famously, he was saying that you know, when I was trolling him on his channel, he was saying that Kino, him and Kino wanted to rimming. You know what that is? You don't know what that is? You Google it. So basically, Juan was saying that Kino wanted to perform analingus on me and other people, right? I mean, you saw it. Those are the posts. Those are the comments he made. I mean, it's weird and creepy. It is weird and creepy, but that's what these Puerto Rican hubcap thieves do.
What I like, my preference is unbelievable.
Listen, this guy's preference, we know what this guy's preference is. The preference is Kino's culo. That's your preference.
You know, I love it. I love the ladies, you know.
Oh,
this man, the whole day he talks.
Listen, when you got to emphasize it that much, I mean, you know, when you protest too much, the lady doth protest too much, as Shakespeare said.
About different men. Unbelievable hairstyling, you know, he takes you on trips.
This is the guy that's commenting about everybody's hair all the time, right?
He's sleeping in the same room in hotels. Talking about Eugene, the Chia Pet, Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant, Buffalo Park Ranger.
Listen, this Bukiak, he's very bitter that basically for the last 2 years, 3 years, he's doing his grifter channel, ripping off people in Florida. And the problem is he thinks he's ripping them off, but meanwhile, he's the guy catching the fallen knife. He's catching a fallen knife that's going right in the culo. The knife is going right in Juan's culo, which is probably how he likes it. Again, this is a guy that's out there lowballing people, desperados. He's out there trying to find desperate people. And that's this whole grift. You see, listen, all these channels, they got a grift. We got a grift also, but our grift is mostly to make you money, right? It's you know, our interests are aligned. This guy, his whole grift is trying to find desperados that he could buy watches from on the cheap, just like he ripped off that kid. That's right, he ripped off this young kid who was forced to sell a watch. They bought on his parents' credit card money. And Juan bought the watch for 45 grand, and now it's worth 30 grand because he's a Bukiak. He's a tomato can.
You know, he's roaming around.
And he's angry. He's angry that the watches that we talk about on this channel have all increased in value. We're talking about the PATEK 3940. That's doubled from 50 to 100 grand. We're talking about the Ellipse. That's tripled from 3,500 to 10 grand. We're talking about the Audemars Piguet Owl. That's tripled. The Rolex Yachtmaster 40, even that increased at one point. Now it's back down to, you know, pretty much where we got it. But listen, this channel, and by the way, we got incredible stuff. There's incredible opportunities in the market right now, which we're going to be talking about very soon, that you can make money. Now listen, that's only going to be exposed to members of our channel, paid members. Okay, you want to join? You got to pay $4.95. You got to click the join button, and you can become an aristocrat.
On the streets in Las Vegas, he walks around, you know, walking like disturbed and just spewing vomit the whole day, you know, vomit. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You like that?
Wow, this guy seems angry. He seems angry. Angry, bitter and angry. A bitter and angry old man in a pink shirt. You got this bitter and angry geriatric hubcap thief sitting in some, you know, trailer park, you know, on the western, deep far western Miami, and he's got these cheap posters. He's got in those frames, those nasty vinyl frames. He gets them at some nasty strip mall framer. Those are chopped frames, are what they call them. Chopped frames, not hand finished edges. Those are garbage frames. He probably got ripped off on those also. Look at these guys. He's framing color printouts of Rolex. He's framing color, like he probably like made a color copy of a Rolex, blew it up, and he got it framed. This probably cost him like $300 each. What a nutcase.
That kind of content, you gotta go over there. They talk the whole day about males, about men's, about FOMO, FOMO. I don't know what that means, FOMO, but he uses that word the whole day. FOMO this, FOMO that. He's unbelievable. And I'm telling you, he has an unbelievable hairline. It's from back here, all the way back here. Hairline. You got to go see him there, Wicked. If you want to see that kind of content, you go over there. I don't know.
Again, he's got a video of himself in the background. I mean, come on. One, you got to be a little more creative. You got to get Kino and your boyfriend Kino.
I don't know what his preference is, but he's always talking about the man this, man that, grooming. He's always using the word grooming and grooming and grooming. And he's talking about vacations with these groomers that he has. I'm just letting you know, Wicked. Saludos, Wicked. Saludos to you. Hello, Wicked. If this is what they like, you go there. You got to go there and the Chia Pet will take care of you. Let me tell you something. If you hear this man,
here's what happens. Now he's going to tell you a bunch of lies about the PATEK Ellipse because we're going to expose how dumb this guy is. Seriously, this is okay. We're doing a little light trolling. We do a little bit of trolling on this channel, but we are going to expose.
You can hear his voice, the hate that he has. It's unbelievable. I never seen nothing like that. Eugene the Chia, because he says he's a multi-millionaire. Eugene the Chia Pet. Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant, buffalo. Mientras el amor sea puro, no importa el sexo.
Cabrón.
If you don't know what I said, you Google it.
Puta madre.
Mientras el amor sea puro, no importa el sexo, papi. And this is what this guy, his content is all about. He knows about every different channel that does watch content. He takes a little bit from this one, from that one, from that one. The one that he has, perfection, perfected is me.
Yeah.
All my cat friends.
This is a lie. This Bukiak stole all our lines. For the last 3 years, he's been stealing all our content, all our material. This low-life, degenerate mooch bum. That's what this guy is. Now, let's go back to the content.
He uses all my words. Whatever words I use, he's going to use them. And I like that because the more he uses it, the more, get more popularity, He's giving me promotion for free. Everybody knows who I am.
We got to get the docs. We got to get the docs report to analyze the narcissist personality. Again, I mean, this is a guy. He's got the video of himself in the background during this video.
Who I am, and they know who Sweet Kid Kino is, But
hey, hold on, look, okay. Hold on a second. Let's back up. Look at the Bukiak watches who are okay. Look at this. Hold on a second. What is he got? He's got a Rolex Daytona ceramic. Again, piece of shit. This guy has zero taste. I mean, look at the fucking nasty vinyl furniture he's got there with the what the hell is that? He's got like that's like the quilted cheap nasty vinyl quilted chairs designed to look like made to look like a Bentley. Unfortunately, it's not the Bentley chair, Poppy.
Because the more he uses it, the more get more popularity, He's giving me promotion for free. Everybody knows who I am, who I am, and they know who Sweet Kid Kino is, But that's what it is. I just wanted to let you know.
Ceramic Daytona dropping in value faster than Juan Kino's pants at Man Country Bathhouse in Chicago. Now, this guy knows about Man Country Bathhouse. He's been there.
About that. This gentleman, what he spills through his mouth is vomit, FOMO. I don't know what that means, FOMO. Maybe you guys can help me out with that FOMO means, but it's unbelievable. He gives the guy, the groomer, gives you pocket money so you can spend it. So be careful when watching that channel. One more time. Eugene, the Chia Pet, Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant.
This video is coming from, he's been deported. That's right. Juan Kino have been deported by El Trump back to La Isla Del Cucarachas y Basura. That's right. La Isla del Cucarachas y Basura. You don't know what that is? You Google it. Unbelievable true. Unbelievable true. These guys, these grifters are grifting right from La Isla del Cucarachas y Basura. Hang on a second. Let me just pull this up over here. We got some more incredible content for you right now. I just want to show you guys one thing here. Let's take a look real quick. Hang on one moment. Just make sure this is rolling. Yeah, there we go. Unbelievable but true. Watch this. Here we go. Okay.
Buffalo Park Ranger. You know what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
you know what I'm trying to say, Daniel. You know what I'm trying to say. Daniel, did you ever watch that channel? Don't be shy. You can say yes or no. No harm. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. Okay, you did the right thing. Anyway, guys, enough of that Eugene the Chia Pet. Well done. You saved yourself. Tell me what you feel when you were watching that channel, Wicked. What did you feel, Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about a watch that they have been. Okay, here it comes. We're going to see. We're going to see how dumb this guy is. Seriously, I mean, sometimes I make jokes, but we have to expose this because this guy is giving everybody bad information that's causing people to lose money. Trying to flim-flam you and fleece you. I would say for the last since 2024. I would say, I'll say a good year already. They've been trying to flim-flam you with these watches. I'm going to be talking about the PATEK Philippe Ellipse. From the Ellipse. Now hold on a second. See, this guy's been dead wrong. Look,
what's been going on, we've been telling you on this channel for 2 years now, well, at least a year when we went seriously full time here, right? Which is this, right? The market is bifurcating. Okay, the watch market is bifurcating. You got on one side, you got the tomato can market, which is guys like Juan Kino buying modern Rolex, AP, Patek. Those watches are dropping in value. They're dropping faster than Juan Kino's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse and in a Chicago bathhouse, right? But at the same time, you have watches that are surging in price, watches that have been exploding. We're talking about the Audemars Piguet Cobra. Now, this guy doesn't know about it because he's got no taste. I mean, he's basically a peasant. I mean, seriously, the guy steals hubcaps. He doesn't know anything about taste, about class. I mean, this guy's low class trash, right? The Audemars Piguet Cobra, of course, famously, the watch was worn by the Shah of Iran in the late 70s, but that's not really what makes. He was. I mean, not a big deal. He was photographed wearing the watch once, but a lot of the Iranians like that. But the point is this: that watch, we told you about this watch a year ago. It was $8,000. $8,000. We said, listen, this thing is going to go through the roof. And guess what? It's $30,000 today, from $8,000 to $30,000 in a year. Now, how are Juan and Kino's watch picks, so-called, done? How about the Patek 3940, from $50,000 to $100,000, right? Meanwhile, Juan and Kino are upside down.
From those 60s, 70s, and the very, very early 80s. And they've been trying to get you taken with these watches. But these watches are all dead. No matter what Eugene, the Chiapet, Las Vegas, flashing, vagrant, Buffalo Park Ranger tells you, the Patek Philippe Ellipse, those 33 millimeters, 34, they're very, very, very small again, very small. No matter what he tells you, those watches are dead in water as well.
Okay, there you go. Okay, see, okay, okay. He's saying the Patek Ellipse is dead. Meanwhile, this is like the hottest watch right now. This is why this guy's so bitter. He's bitter, and he's, look, we like to troll a little bit, but you know what? This is just too egregious. This is really too much, because this is just such blatant gaslight. It's so dishonest. It really is dishonest. It's kind of like watching MSNBC. This guy's the Puerto Rican MSNBC. Right here, this is the Puerto Rican MSNBC. His daughter is AOC, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. And the incest is a big thing in the Puerto Rican community. Seriously, I know this. I spent a lot of time with Puerto Ricans. They love incest. And this guy, that AOC, that's his daughter, AOC, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. And she's also an expert in gaslighting. MSNBC, the left-wing media, is experts in lying to you. This guy's telling you that, again, he's blatantly lying to you, saying the Patek Ellipse market is dead in the water. The Patek Ellipse market has doubled. You dumb bukiaki, you piece of shit. Hang on a second. Let me show you this. I'm sorry. I'm actually a little bit upset. I'm a little bit upset because, I don't like to see, one thing I don't like to see. Listen, I don't mind trolling. I like trolling, but I don't like to see blatant lies, just blatant gaslighting, things that are, blatant lies. And this guy's blatantly lying to you. These watches have basically been exploding in price. Look at this. By the way, okay, so this is the garbage at the bottom. This is the stuff that nobody wants. It's already going for, $8,000. This is, again, the stuff we're looking at. These are bad examples of the Ellipse. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. And this is a watch you could have gotten for, $3,000 a couple of years ago. Okay, it's doubled. Okay, but this is, again, wait till you see the kind of, let's just say, the more well-known stuff. That stuff is exploding in price. Literally, by the second. Hang on a second. Let's get to the stuff here. A lot of the, okay, see at the bottom, I'm going low to high, right? We're going low to high because I like to show people from the low to high, and we haven't gotten to the real stuff. A lot of these are the ladies' size. By the way, you got to be careful. There's a ladies' Ellipse, which is very small. The men's Ellipse is a small watch, but the ladies is very small. So don't get fooled. Again, we haven't even broken 10. Okay, here we go. So basically for $10,000 is really where it starts. Really $10,000 is kind of the starting point for men's Ellipse right now. Which is double. It's doubled in a year. Look at this. Now, yours truly, I got the same exact watch. I paid $3,500 for this. And now you got a guy selling this for $10,000. I get the same exact extract from the archives. The box, is that a full set? This could be a full set. Which actually is very nice. If it's legit, we don't know because it's possible to assemble these. I have no idea if this is, you really don't know. Could be. It looks pretty legit. It looks like the watch has been worn, right? Looks like it's actually in good condition. And I think, listen, for 10 grand for a full set, that's not the Patek strap, but whatever. But it's actually not bad. It's not bad. But that just goes to show you. And this is not the desirable Ellipse. I don't think this is a real. I think this is a. I'm pretty sure that this. I've never seen a Patek buckle. Maybe I could be wrong. But I think that's some sort of replacement aftermarket stuff. But and it's going to cost you $700 for the buckle. But yeah, it's 10 grand. So basically, the price has tripled. Again, look at these. Still, we haven't even broken to the good stuff here. So again, to get to again, we haven't gotten to the prime material. We have not. Here we go. Okay, now we're starting. White gold. This watch is 12 grand. This would have been 6 grand, 7 grand last year. 7 grand. And again, this is not the prime stuff yet. Here we go. Another one. And by the way, you want to see the top price? You see this watch over here? You could have gotten this at the Miami Beach Antique Show last year for like 6 grand. It's already doubled. Okay, that's what's going on here. That's what's going on. Uzi, listen, unless you start donating money, we're gonna have to evict you here. This is not a free channel, pal. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna say it gets better. It gets better. How about we go high to low? Just so you get an idea of what's going on in the market. Ellipse. By the way, these are the modern watches, which you should not be buying. The modern Ellipse is dead money. You're going to lose money if you buy the modern Ellipse. That's not where the market is. The market is for vintage. Okay, you gotta stick with the vintage. Look at this. This is a rare, not that rare, but it's an Ellipse 3566 Asprey dial. 48 grand, which is crazy. It's a crazy price. The regular version of this watch would have been like 6 grand. Okay. I missed out on one of these. I think I was offering the guy 6 or 7 grand. Private seller. I don't like dealing with private sellers. And Juan likes to deal with private sellers because he likes to take advantage of them. He likes to take advantage of desperados. I don't like to do that. I mean, I like to get the watch cheap, but I like to buy it like from professionals. I don't want to get involved with like private sellers. It's just too like dirty, And let's see here. But Juan likes that. Okay, look at this. This gives you an idea of where the market is. This gives you an idea. These are the prices, 20 grand. These are watches, they're doubled. These watches, this watch over here was 10 grand last year. These things have all doubled. Look, who knows better than Juan? How about John Reardon? John Reardon, the so-called Patek expert, John Reardon. He's a big fan of the Ellipse. Actually, he makes a baseball cap with the Ellipse logo. He just reported the Miami Beach show. He was going bananas. People were going crazy for the Ellipse. And that's what triggered this bukiak, Juan Kino, because he can't handle the truth. He can't handle the fact that people are making money while he's sitting with Kino's fist in his anus. That's right. Okay, again, this guy's retarded. Again, he's retarded. He's literally I have to bring this out seriously because this actually bothers me. He's lying to you, gaslighting to you. Okay, he's gaslighting. You know what gaslighting is? You Google it. Okay, he's telling you that you're paying for the gold. No, you're not. No, you're not paying for the gold. This guy is stuck in 1983. Okay, back in the day in the 80s, early 90s, nobody wanted these watches. Okay, even 5 years ago, nobody wanted these watches. Okay, and really, it's the truth. And when they came on the integrated bracelet, now again. You have the ones made on the integrated and you have the ones made on the strap. Okay. I personally prefer the strap. But whatever. But yeah, so the integrated gold, people didn't want to buy them 5 years ago. So they were almost selling for scrap value. That was 5 years ago. The market has changed. This guy doesn't know that because he's stuck in, 1972 when he snuck over from La Isla Del Cucarachas. That's right. He snuck over. He crossed the border. This illegal migrant snuck into this country, and these illegal migrants are ripping us off. That's why Trump has to deport them. We got to deport them back to La Isla del Cucarachas. That's right. The blue dial, the blue dial. Actually, listen, with the Ellipse, I prefer the more rare dials. The blue dial is the icon, but I like the, they have some chocolate dials. They got some nice dials, okay? Look at this. This is a wall clock. This is a quartz clock, but this is garbage, basically, but it's very collectible, 17 grand. See, this guy doesn't know this. He doesn't know. He's a very basic guy. You have to understand this. I'm not trying to be, nasty or anything, but he's not a sophisticated guy. He's basically a low-class hubcap thieving guy. And you could look at the artwork on his wall. He's got nasty vinyl frames, shitter prints that he stole from a old lady in Boca Raton. These guys got no taste. Yeah, you see the prices are going up. The market has doubled in the last 6 months. The market for the Ellipse has doubled. It's a fact. It's a fact. And by the way, I told you this was going to happen. We told you this a year ago. We told you this in July. We were telling you the integrated bracelet, they call them geezer watch. That stuff was gathering steam. This guy missed the boat. By the way, this is the worst. This is the worst. This is a horrible example. This is a horrible example. This is the watch you do not want. Okay, but he's telling you because he doesn't know any better. Or he's incredibly stupid. Or he's trying to gaslight you. Okay, this is the one you don't want. You don't want this textured dial because it's ugly. It's an ugly textured dial, and this on the strap, it's not as desirable. The shape, I actually like the shape, but on the bracelet. This guy's an expert now. He's an expert. He's you know what this guy does? He looks up at other videos. He goes in fucking WhatsApp groups, and now he's a fucking expert. The guy knows nothing. By the way, I think this is actually, I think I saw this on a YouTube video. It's a Russian guy on 47th Street is offering this watch. I think it was on that guy Buckley, on the Buckley channel. He was offering this watch. And for big money, big money. Now, let me show you how stupid this guy is. Let me tell you how much of a tomato can this guy is, how much of a bukiak, what kind of hucklebuck hillbilly this guy is. He's going to embarrass himself right now. Watch this, watch this. I'll show you how he embarrassed himself. 1972, okay. Yeah, so this actual watch was seen in a video. This was being offered to this guy Buckley. I think the guy wanted like 15 grand. No, not 15, like 20 grand or 25 grand or whatever. The guy wanted 25 grand, 20 grand. I don't know. Which is, for a full set. Again, see, look at this. This is coming from a German seller. In the Germans, they keep all their stuff. They keep everything. This thing was probably sitting in a vault forever. But, okay, watch how stupid this guy is. Now, I would not be buying that watch. It's a terrible example, actually. But let me show you the mistake he makes. It's not even a mistake. It's just the guy's, he's an ignoramus. I mean, this guy probably, this guy probably dropped out of 3rd grade or something. He's telling you $3,520, right? Now, if you look closely, this was bought in Germany. Okay, this was bought in Germany in 1972. Now, in 1972 in Germany, because this guy doesn't know, it's not pesos. Okay, papi, it's not pesos. Okay, not plata, not pesos. Okay, they had Deutschmarks, D-marks, the D-mark. Anybody remember the D-mark? The D-mark, that's right, that Deutschmarks. It wasn't the euro, it was the D-mark. And what was the D-mark worth in 1972? I think it was, I would guess it would have been $3 to $1. Hang on a second, I'll tell you what. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT. How much was Deutschmark to dollar exchange rate in 1972? Okay, let's see if Chat GPT. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was right. Okay. Oh man, look at this, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a genius. I mean, I'm actually shocked I know this because I mean I know vaguely what it was in the 70s, but there you go. So the D mark was 3.2 to $1. So basically, $1 bought you 3 marks, 3 D marks. What that means is this watch was about $1,000, and that's that's what it was. There were $1,000. See, this guy knows nothing. This is how stupid this piece of shit is. I mean, really, this guy is a dumb piece of shit. And I'm sorry to, I'm a little bit angry because this guy's lying to people. He's incredibly stupid. Listen, I don't mind the personal trolling. I don't mind the Chia Pet stuff, Buffalo Parker. I like that. Okay. But when you lie to people, when you like mislead people, where people make mistakes and lose money, that bothers me. This guy is basically worse. This guy's worse than the Hungry Hippo, Deputy Droopy Dog with the butthole eyes. Listen, at least Deputy Droopy Dog runs an honest business. Okay, he runs an honest business. This guy actually produces value. This guy steals hubcaps and coral stone tiles in Florida. That's what this guy does. Okay, and tries to rip off young kids, steal their watches when they're desperate. I mean, this guy's a lowlife, and he's telling you this watch was it was $1,000. You don't know. You don't understand. This was bought in Germany. This guy's a retard. Was $1,000, 3,000 marks. But $1,000 was a lot of money in 1972. That's probably like the equivalent of 10 grand today. Maybe more, maybe like 15 grand, 10 to 15 grand. Because the why it's a little, whatever. It's things. I think a new car would have been like $1,000 or $2,000. So it was about $12,000 back then. Papi, you need to know your history. You need to get a little sophistication with el mercato del cambio. Capisco, papi. It was $10,000. Okay, the watches have doubled. Let's take a look at let's see if John Reardon has anything to say. Again, he's a bit of a grifter, John Reardon, but he's going to tell you what it is. He's going to tell you what's going on with. Hang on a second. Let me go on YouTube and let's type in. Let's see. Let me just type in Patek Ellipse on the YouTube. How do I look for latest? How do I search by recently? Let me see. Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see if I can find it here. I think I'm the #1 channel about Ellipse. I might be the #1 Ellipse channel, believe it or not. I am the #1 channel of Ellipse. No, hang on a second. That's not it. Let's look at let's look at we got a Bukiak here. We got a Bukiak that's going to tell us. Okay, so hang on a second. We got some guy. I don't know who this guy is. I've never seen him before. Hang on a second. Watch this. So this guy is talking about Ellipse. He's just some random guy. I don't know who this guy is. But he's by the way, he's going to show you some ugly ones, but he's going to tell you what's going on with the market.
Two pretty popular models in the vintage watch world right now, the Calatrava and the Ellipse. Watches that I've personally loved for a very long time are finally getting the attention that they deserve.
Well, the Ellipses, the Calatrava the Calatrava has also increased, but the Ellipse is the one that's on fire.
But why is that? Today, I have 3 Patek Philippes in front of me, and we're going to take a closer look at them and discuss what is making these watches so desirable in today's market.
Okay, this guy low quality content. Let's go back to the hubcap thief.
an extremely rare watch. And why I say extremely rare is because this is a complete watch. You know, from the this watch is from 1972. I repeat, this watch was purchased in the year 1972. I have all the information on this watch. Unbelievable. Box, 82 grams. If you take the 92 grams of gold in today's time.
Okay. So this is what he's telling you. This is how stupid this guy is. Now he's telling you that the watch should only be worth based on scrap value. This is his line of thinking. He's saying the watch should be valued based on scrap, okay, based on the gold weight. I mean, this is like saying, okay, well, a Rolex day date 40, AP solid gold, a Patek 5740 perpetual calendar, any Patek 5712 solid gold, they should all be valued based on scrap value. That's his thinking. That's what he's implying here. He's
watch in gold. It had 92 grams. I said it wrong. It has 92 grams. If you take the 92 grams of gold in today's time, you take that 92 grams, you move the movement. You know the movement. You're gonna take some grams out of it. Let's say the watch now has, I don't know. Let's say 78 grams, right? 78 grams. You have there in gold. I don't know. Somebody help me out. I'm just gonna say a number. This is just make believe. No, not even make believe. This is for real. You have like $6,000 in gold. $6,000 in gold. And I explained to you, this is a watch. This is a monster watch from 1972. But as you know, we have a problem with this watch. Most of those Ellipse watches were born with a leather strap. When they were born,
again, he's so confused. This guy is so fucking confused. You can see that. He's telling you, number one, is that the watch should be valued based on gold weight. I mean, come on. Allegedly, this guy knows about watches. He knows about watches. I mean, he's telling you on the channel. I mean, he bought himself the stupid Smurf for 45 grand. That's now worth only 30. He's losing his shirt. Okay, he's losing his pants, and they're dropping faster than Bill Clinton's and Kino's in the Arkansas farmhouse. Okay, now he's telling you basically based on that his Smurf should only be worth I don't know 10 grand because the gold in the gold value of a Rolex Submariner is probably like 10 grand. Well, there's what, 3 ounces of gold in there, maybe 2.
Bracelet in the casing, that's a different story. So if you had a small wrist, they had to cut that. They had to cut the gold. Okay.
So again, he's telling you he's talking about the integrated bracelets, which is, by the way, the integrated bracelet is not the one you really want. You don't want the integrated bracelet. What you want is the one on the strap. And by the way, you know what we'll do? we're gonna yeah, get them all. Yeah, steal the leads now. Steal the leads. Now watch this. Let me show you something here. We're gonna do a little bit of we got to pay the bills here. We're gonna do a little bit of a grift. So our affiliate channel, Dial Market, we got 2 watches for sale. You got the 3582 for 11,500, lowest price on the planet right now. Okay, and we got the 3567, the one you really want. And again, I don't care which one you buy. I'm happy you bought both of them. But the one that's going to make the most money, in my opinion, again, not an investment advice, but the one that's going to make the most money, 3582. That is very rare, ultra desirable. You got the Ellipse buckle on there. Everything is original, okay? And it's even got a little bit of dust in there, okay? It's probably cocaine. It's probably some cocaine residue from Miami. This watch actually came from a South Florida estate, okay? Estate fresh, okay? So it's probably got a little bit of cocaine in there. And when Juan was working for Carlito Brigante, just, unfortunately, he made a mistake. He when they were playing pool at that bar, he was invited to reach down to the bottom of the cooler to get a cerveza, reached down all the way to the bottom of the cooler to look for the cerveza, and well, things didn't go well. But the one you want is the one on the strap, 3582. Now, 3567, very cheap price. It's on the integrated bracelet. It's small. It's going to fit like a 6 1/4 or 6 1/3 inch wrist, but the condition of the case is immaculate. The dial is immaculate. The dial is stunning. You're not going to get a better blue sunburst dial from Patek. This is like the best. This is it. You do have an issue because of the bracelet, but again, a lot of people who are buying this will have smaller wrists anyway, so it's not a big deal. Unbelievable, but true. So this is available. If you're interested, DM me. That's right. DM the channel. We got the watches available. Okay. That's right. Unbelievable, but true. Serious buyers only. No bukiaks allowed. back to the hate stream. All right, so this guy, again, we showed you he knows absolutely nothing. He didn't know about that the watch was bought in Germany in Deutschmarks in 1972, which was 3-to-1. He's got everything upside down. He's upside down completely. Doesn't understand the value. He's talking about the gold weight and not the. I mean, come on, nobody buys a Patek based on the gold weight. This guy's
Boiler Room secondary grade watch market dealer. By me telling you this number, if you are going to buy this watch, this is unbelievable. This is a blue linen dial with a Melanese bracelet.
By the way, you do not want this blue linen dial, whatever they call it. It's not a linen. I think they call it Florentine dial or something. Whatever it is, you don't want it. By the way, it's got a little bit of oxidation. You got some flaking right by the number 5. So that is actually a bit of an issue. You got a bit of an issue right there. You got actually some. Okay, the reason you don't want these Florentine dials like this is they flake because the way the gold, the blue was applied. You can see there's some flaking around the 9 and 10 and also at the 5. And it's going to get worse. You don't want, first of all, it's ugly. You don't want it.
Listen, and I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want. Remember, you have like $6,000 in gold. Don't pay for that watch more than $11,000.
$11,000 and drop.
I'm going to be nice.
And drop it?
Okay? Don't pay more than that. So don't be tomato cans.
Okay, first of all, okay. Now, no matter how much I dislike that watch, actually, I would say, if this watch came up at auction, if this came up at like Christie's or Phillips right now, or actually, no, you know where this would get big money? If this came up at, what do you call it, Monaco Legends, it would probably get, in today's market, it would probably get 15 grand all in with fees. So probably get like 12,000 plus. Again, because it's not desirable because of the the design is just ugly. It's an ugly watch. But this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. I mean, really, this guy's is a tomato can. It might even get more. It might get 20 because the market is very hot. The thing that makes it very special is the full set. Very rare to find a full set like that with the original receipt.
Don't be window lickers. Don't be Palmolive dish lickers. Don't be crayon eaters. Stop being crumb bums and don't believe the new hype they're injecting you with. That the Patek Philippe Ellipse is the new thing.
It is the new thing. See, this guy doesn't understand. This guy's stuck. He's stuck in 1986. He's stuck in the olden days. He is stuck in the olden days. He is stuck in the olden days. Sweet kid Kino is lying. That's right. He's lying. All right, listen. Wicked Witch of the West. Either you pay money now, either you throw in a $5 or $10 super chat, or we're going to delete you. You got 60 seconds to put up money, or you're going to get deleted. You're going to get deleted. All right, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna ban him. We're gonna drop the ban hammer on him. Banned. He's banned. Oh shit! I missed it. You got to do at least a $5 super chat. You're lucky. I pressed the ban thing, but it didn't go through. So you got like 60 seconds. You got 60 seconds. Look at this guy. Okay, that's it. Ban hammer. There we go. Now, okay, boom, he's gone. Banned. No more. That's right. That's what this guy spent a lot of time with Uncle Chomo, this Juan Kino. Again, this guy is telling you absolute nonsense. Let me see if I can find, hang on a second. This guy, I find this guy's an asshole. Let me see. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's see what this guy has to say here. Okay, we got John Reardon. Let's see. Hang on a second. I don't know. He's got some. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get to. I don't know. His channel's fucking boring. Fuck him where he breathes. He's not giving me any money, so fuck him where he breathes. Fuck John Reardon where he breathes.
Don't believe Eugene, the Chia Pet, Las Vegas.
Don't believe. Look, listen. All you got to do. Listen. Don't believe me. Don't believe on it. All you got to do is look at the track record. Look at all the old videos we have on this channel for Audemars Piguet Cobra, Audemars Piguet, a Royal Oak Owl, Day-Date Moon Phase, Patek Philippe 3940G, Patek Philippe Ellipse, Yachtmaster, Rolex. And you're going to see we were early on all those big moves. Okay, all those watches increased in value. Most of them doubled, except for Rolex Yachtmaster. That was kind of it's a new watch. Rolex not going anywhere, but everything else is taken off. Meanwhile, look at Juan's track record. He's very well known, famous for ripping off a kid. He took advantage, exploited. He exploited a minor. Juan exploited a young kid who owed money on his parents' credit cards, and he lowballed him on this Rolex Submariner blue dial, white gold, and 45 grand. He thought he was ripping the kid off. He thought he was being a wise guy, and guess what? Today that watch is worth $30,000. That's right, it's worth $30,000. You know why? This guy's a bukiak. Hang on a second. Let's take a look here. Let's see how stupid this guy is. Blue dial. Let's see Bukiak Juan's. There we go. So this is the garbage. This is the garbage that Juan bought last year. Okay, the Cookie Monster, whatever, the Chomo Monster. He bought the Chomo Monster last year. This is the official Chomo watch. Blue bezel ceramic with a black dial. One of the ugliest. Really, this is the black and blue is actually an ugly combination. It's a horrible combination. Terrible combination. Just a horrible color combination. And I'm surprised Juan bought that, because this guy looks like a elderly homosexual hairdresser, and usually these guys have taste, right? He kind of dresses in a sort of like a relative. I mean, listen, his taste in clothes is relatively I don't know. It's okay, right? He's got it's decent. Like he's got it's a little bit goofy, but it's okay. It's not bad. This guy has decent taste, but his taste in watches and his taste in the fucking artwork is horrible. His taste in watches is atrocious. He bought this piece of garbage, right? I'm surprised he didn't realize that black and blue is a horrible color combination. Usually these elderly homosexuals, they usually have good taste. I mean, that's what they're known for, right? They have good taste, whatever, good fashion sense. Apparently not. So he paid 45 grand today. It's $29,000 and dropping. It's dropping faster than Juan's pants at a Chicago bathhouse with Uncle Chomo and the dog trainer. He was getting spit roasted by Uncle Chomo and the dog trainer. That's what was going on. Unbelievable but true. Let me see something here. Let's take a look. Hang on, so let's take a look. Let's look at here. What's going? No, hang on a second. What is going on here? What is going on? What are we looking for? We're looking for. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So what's going on, my friends, is I just showed you what kind of tomato can this guy is. He's a grifter, a two-bit grifter. And basically a moron. I mean, really, he doesn't know anything about obviously financial markets. He doesn't understand that he doesn't understand the watch was bought in Germany instead of the US. It's totally different currency. And shit, I even knew what the number was before. I mean, I really I'm not making it up. I didn't have to, look at the Chat GPT. I kind of remember it was something like 3-to-1. That's what the historic rate was. I think it even got to 5-to-1 in the 80s at one point. But that is the deal. Now let's see what else he's got to say.
Flashing, vagrant Buffalo Park Ranger walker. He's walking all over the place. Don't believe him. When you see a guy that does a video and he puts a make-believe screen in the back, background screen.
Speaking of make-believe screens, this guy's got the screen of who puts a video of themselves in the background.
Of a mansion and cars. You cannot believe this person too much.
Okay? I don't know what this guy.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy all this information that Sweet Kid Kino prepared for you. Sweet Kid Kino takes a lot of time to prepare this information for you guys. He really goes through a lot of research and all that good stuff. So Kino, they're telling you thank you. So guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Okay.
Watches. And they're telling.
Hey,
You
here's
know, from
we got
the
stuff for
lifestyle channel. Don't be shy. I like that because
Anyway, look, this is what's going on in the latest news in Bukiyakistan. That's what's going on. And what else are we doing here? What else are we doing? Okay, so bottom line, guys, is this. Bottom line is this. Okay, if you want to make money with watches, you buy the Ellipse now. This is the last opportunity to get into Ellipse. And frankly, I think the money is going to be in the 35.82. You know what? I might have to pull this watch from the market. I might have to, you know what? I might clean it up a little bit. I might clean it up and just sell it for like 20 grand in 6 months. You want to see what the Patek 35.82 is? Look at this. Let me show you. Let me show you. Watch. Mira, mira, papi, mira. There we go. There we go. Mira, papi, mira. Okay, look at this. Okay, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? That's a great price. The cheapest one on the market right now is oh, look at this. You got a guy in Chomo stand for 12 grand. Where is this? Korea. Let's see. Oh, this looks pretty decent. Does he have the buckle? Oh. Sorry. This is a aftermarket buckle. That's an aftermarket buckle. Aftermarket buckle. I don't think this is even Patek. This is some Fugazi buckle. Is it a Patek? Could be Patek, but this is not the one you want. You got to have the Ellipse buckle, my friends. You got to have the Ellipse buckle. Without the Ellipse buckle, it's not an Ellipse. You understand that? So, but this is not a bad price. Not a bad price. Frankly, I would lowball this guy. I just, try to get the watch for see if you can get it for 12. See if you can get it for whatever. So again, we got one for 15,000. This one, it looks pretty good condition. This looks really good condition. And again, you have the undesirable. I don't know. I think this could be an aftermarket buckle also. Could be an aftermarket. No box, no papers. It's naked. And it could have been a refinished also. It looks very good. It could have been a refinished. Let's see, 15 Gs. And then you got this, which you don't really want. And you got a lot of flaking going on over here, which is not terrible, but and you have the integrated bracelet, which again, the integrated bracelet, as Juan did point out, and we've mentioned it, you really don't want. I mean, it could be okay, but here's the problem with the integrated bracelet. It's hard to put on. If it's not the right size, you're gonna have a problem. So if it's the right size and you like it, go for it. If it's the right size, it's okay. But if it's not the right size, you're gonna have issues. See, this one was solder. It was added to. See, somebody added. You see that link? Somebody added like a quarter inch. That's what people used to do, and it was, it wasn't a big deal, but that's what happened. It was added. So you got a addition to the bracelet. You got the addition to the bracelet, and let's see. I think you got some problems. Yeah, you got some problems here. The watch has been, it's got some, you see it's cracking over here. The bracelet is cracking. Oh, shit. Listen, forget about everything I said. Listen, this one has some real issues. You got cracks right there. This thing is kind of starting to fall apart. It might be, the bracelet could have also been added on. It's very possible. It looks to me like it may have been added on. Like, in other words, the guy bought it. I don't think they made this with a bracelet. So I think he bought it and then he gave it to the Patek or the dealer, and somebody added the bracelet on, or somebody did it afterwards. We don't know that. We don't know the story. You got to get the extract from the archives. That's what you need. So listen, I think the one we got here with the buckle is a solid deal. Original condition. No work done on the watch, and 11.5, ready to go. Could be in your hands by Tuesday. That's right, or Wednesday. If you send a wire, you got to send that wire. We get it Monday. You'll get the watch FedEx to you on your label. Your label. All right, that's the way it works here. Yeah, you don't want this. So I think we're offering very good value. Cheapest price in the country. Cheapest price in the country. In the world. In the world. There's only 3 available on the planet right now. 3 available on the planet, plus the one that we have here. You got 3 available on the planet. And there's actually, no, there's 2. Because there's 2 on a strap and the one we got here. So that's a total of 3 available. And this one is the best price. Original honest condition. Hey, up to you. Up to you. If you're interested, DM me. DM me. DM brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. And we'll make it happen. Oh, look, Crappy Luxury's here. Hey, Crappy Luxury. Yeah, I like this Crappy Luxury guy. Crappy Luxury, hop on. We've never had you on this channel. It would be a real privilege to have, you know, a erudite man of culture such as yourself on this channel. The one on the left, actually, the one on the left is the best watch. That's the unbelievable watch. Very desirable.